Pop me, he a clout chaser. If I fold, then I'm out paper. But it's fate that we meet or make it, and ain't no kind of vest gon' make it safer.
A lot of the times, like I've said it even in summer, you know, like there's no room for mistakes. And crashing out, as you know, we say at this time in era of time, you know.
Niggas die for the clout, that a dollar in sight was a god to a prophet. Or law to them YNs who wanted more than the light, do it all for the likes. They turn trauma into bigger dollar, and the sales got plenty of them. But the white collar Moriana.
What's a god to a prophet, to a dollar, right? Like not a dollar in sight, or a law, like Allah to them YNs. You know, a lot of black men turn to Islam in prison and, you know, that sort of thing. But that trauma also turns into bigger dollars, you know, and then that turns into better product. That's something that's then exploited over time. And the sales, you know, like record sales or sales of the body, of the black body, or cells like jail cells, you know, got plenty of them. But the white collar more, Your Honor, you know, it kind of plays on like crack epidemic, you know, crack cocaine and cocaine, right? Those elements of like severe punishment on crack cocaine and access and classism, right? Behind black and white, but, you know, not just white collar, like, you know, blue collar, white collar career, but also white collar, like a Karen, you know. It's more, it's treated more valuable. Like the black voice has been so diminished, and there's been, you know, whether we look at the culture of hip hop and the deviations of what it was meant for, black culture as a whole, I think, you know, it's really seems that it's at times only valued for the aesthetic.
You wanna take it to another level? Then you gotta dance with the devil often. They say our Lord is a good shepherd, but the sheep only take losses.
Success has a cost, and it could be your time, and with your time, I've said it even in Heaven Knows, you know, like my biggest fear is losing the ones I love the most for things I do for them, and lose because I'm ghost. You know, you're working so hard to provide a change for your family and the ones that you love, that it does cut out of your time, and there's a cost, and you really have to be able to weigh what that is. But you could be misled in that, and, you know, just to play on words of like the innocence of a sheep, and a lot of them are, you know, brought to slaughter, and that there's a harsh reality there.